Hello and welcome to CodeChef. Today we'll be talking about compile time polymorphism and we'll be learning about static binding, method overloading, and construction overloading. Before we jump onto the lesson, let me remind you to jump onto the CodeChef online compiler and practice alongside. The link is in the description below. So let's begin.
Static binding in Java. What is binding? In Java, binding refers to the connection between a method call and the method definition. In simple words, binding decides which method will run when a method is called. What is static binding? Static binding is called early binding or compile time binding. In static binding, the method to be executed is decided at compile time before the program runs. When does static binding happen? Static binding occurs when methods are static, methods are not overridden, methods calls can be decided by the compiler. This happens because the compiler already knows which method to call, so it directly links the method call to the method definition. Now let's look at a simple example of a calculator with static method. Here you can see calculator.add 5, 3. Here the method is static, it is called using the class name. The compiler already knows which class, here calculator, and which method, that is add. And here we have two integer values. So the method is linked at compile time. This is static binding. We create a class called rectangle with a static method of getShapeName and a non-static method of calculateArea. Now let's look at the code properly. Here we have class rectangle. We'll be taking length and width as the values. These are the constructors. Now this will return a rectangle. Now let's look at our main function. Here we are creating a new rectangle with length 7, and now here we are calling the static method here in rectangle dot. This is called using the class name. The compiler knows exactly which method to call, so this is static binding. Our non-static method call is rec.calculateArea. So this method is not overridden. Compiler knows the method at compile time, so this is called statically bound. Now these lines will print out the name of the shape and the area of the shape. So now let's try running this program. Here you can see the name of the shape is rectangle and the area of the shape is 21 according to the values that we had given. Now let's talk about method overloading. What is method overloading? Method overloading means multiple methods in the same class have the same name but different parameters. How does Java decide which method to call? Java checks the method signature, which includes method name, number of parameters, type of parameters, and order of parameters. It is an important rule to remember. You cannot overload methods using only different return types. For example, int add, we have two integer values, and double add, integer two integer values. This will cause a compile time error. So here we create a class called area calculator. It will calculate the area of the circle, calculate the area of rectangle using the same method name called calculateArea. Now let's look into the code properly. Here class area calculator is used. This method is used to calculate the area of the circle. So you can see public double calculate area and we give double radius. So here we have public double calculate area. So one parameter calculates circle area. This is the radius, that is the parameter used, and this will print calculating area of the circle. Now we have our second method of calculate area using double length and double width, and again we use two parameters over here of length and width. So here our method calls, we can see calculator.calculateArea, which calls the first calculateArea method for circle, and here we can see the next method of calculator.calculateArea with two parameters, which is two arguments, and calls the rectangle method. So here we can see the circle method, here we can see the rectangle method. This is method overloading. We'll try running this program and we can see that we have calculated area of a circle with the radius which was given, and we have calculated the area of rectangle along with the two parameters which was given. Now let's talk about constructor overloading. What is a constructor? Now let's recap what a constructor is. A constructor is a special method called when an object is created, used to initialize variables. For example, rectangle R is equal to new rectangle 5, 4. Now let's talk about what is constructor overloading. Constructor overloading means a class has multiple constructors with different parameters. The compiler decides which constructor to call based on number of arguments, type of arguments, and order of arguments. Now let's finally recap what we've learned. Static binding is a method call decided at compile time. It happens with static methods. Method overloading is same method name, different parameters. It's a compile time polymorphism. And constructor overloading is multiple constructors with different parameter lists used to create objects in different ways.
Congrats on completing this lesson. Now practice on the compiler. Keep practicing, keep coding, and I'll see you in the next video.